Hey y'all, Karma here. Hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back if you're my subscribers. I appreciate you so much. We're getting closer and closer to that 500 subscribers where I have that really special giveaway coming. So I'm super excited for that, and super excited that I am finding those of you who want to go on this journey with me and learn about herbs and sound and magical things. Today, we're going to be opening the very last chakra box. Remember, it is a set of 9 boxes monthly that come, and then after the 9 box, then the chakra set is done. So this is our very last chakra box, and after this, I plan in the coming months to, I've utilized both the stuff in her box as well as other things I have to pull together and do videos on each chakra with different activities, different stones, different things you can do. Again, utilizing a lot of the things from her box so that we can see how to put into practice the things that come in this box. So if you're interested in those videos, let me know in the comments below, and then watch for those videos to show up in the coming months. The box is $39 a month and is a $77 to $111 value. And I do have a code for 15% off, Karma of Ominent, and it'll be in the video description below. So if you want to get this box or any of the items that are on her website, she has, this is still my favorite thing from her, is her Sacred Space Spray. And I just love this stuff. As you can see, I keep it on my table. Oh, clears my energy, grounds me. It is so amazing. Our last chakra, so this should be the Ascension Chakra. She starts with Earth Star and goes through then the normal 7 chakras that most of us know. So when we open the box here, got the card on the top and then other cards and stuff that we'll look at, and then the rest of your items are down in all the squiggly paper below, packed in there really nice, so you don't see much from the top. So here is the card first, and again it has everything that's in the box, and then on the back it has the descriptions, and I'll read those as we pull out the items. Do remember that with each box, one of the most amazing parts, I think, is there's a digital download for each box. There's an original digital download that has tons of meditations, music, sound, yoga, all kinds of things to go with the chakras. And then with each box, there's also a download that gives you more information on the chakra, and then different activities, videos, and things that you can do there too. That's part of what makes this box so exceptional. Then her little letter, Namaste. It just says, thank you so much for taking a chakra balancing journey with us. I hope you all love the items you have been collecting along the way, as well as all of the spiritual tools and meditations you have acquired. We are very grateful for the trust you placed in ChakraBox to deliver not only the items to your doorstep, but a passion for living conscious, elevating life. To show our sincere gratitude, we will continue to offer you a 44% discount at our online ChakraBox store. From time to time, we may change the discount code, so just make sure you add our email address to your list so you will stay updated. For now, go to the website and add the code to receive your discount. Then we have our sticker. Each month you get a sticker with the chakra symbol on it. And I love this because I'm putting it in, I have a chakra booklet journal, and I'm putting it in the chakra journal along with notes from my experiences, from the exercises, from what I learn about the chakra, that kind of thing. Because I'm one of those people with herbs and everything. I have to write it down, I have to read it, I have to come across it 5 or 6 times before it starts to sink in this noggin. That's why I always say, I'm learning with you. I am learning with you, because it takes me a while to get things sunk in. Then each month there's a card with a yoga pose and a meditation for you. And those are always really amazing exercises to do. I've really enjoyed them, and they've really helped me to get in a good space working with my chakra each month. Then these other little cards go with the items in the box, so I'm going to get those items out, and as we look at them, we will read. The first thing in, ooh, Ascension Handmade Resin Incense. I love resin incenses. You know that I don't use stick incense. I don't use stick incense very often. I use little charcoal discs, and then I use resin or herbs or different things like that for my incense. So this is going to be a great to have for the Ascension. It says ingredients: resins of white copal, myrrh, frankincense, Arabic gum, and black copal, white sage, benzoin, red sandalwood, organic orange peel, allspice, cloves, and ginger. And it says there's a charcoal disc in there. So you've got the charcoal disc in there as well as the incense to burn. So you can't see much through the little hole there because the incense or the charcoal disc in there kind of covers it all. But that is going to be gorgeous. And the incense won't be a whole lot to look at because the resin incenses, let me see if I can pull out, in case you've never used resin. So you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see if I can get this to focus. So see there how these are resins. They're drops of resin. And when you put that on the charcoal, it just melts and smokes. This looks like probably white copal. But frankincense, white copal, a lot of them are available in resins like this, in bags. And then you can just put the resin on top of your charcoal disc. And this is what a charcoal disc looks like. I'm sure most of you know, but so there's the charcoal disc. And you're just going to set this in your bowl and light it. And you will need to kind of light it around a lot of the edges to get it to really light. And then it does take several minutes because you want to wait until this whole coal is red, almost like when you're roasting marshmallows. You want to wait for those coals to be that red glowy color on the disc before you put the resin on. If you don't wait before that and you put the resin on, it won't work nearly as well. So wait for it to get completely lit, and then you can put lots of resin on it and it will be beautiful. I especially love doing that outside because it does create quite a bit of smoke, but I just love that when the big smoke is just billowing out of it. So when I do it inside, I'll just put a little bit of incense on it so that it's not overpowering. Homemade resin incense. Use this artisanal hand-blended ritual incense during meditation, yoga, or prayer to help deepen your practice and purify your space. That's gorgeous. And she makes all of these things, which is again why this box is so valuable, so much of it. I'm going to pull this out because I see it, and it goes with what we just opened. So I see in here we have a little incense holder that is perfect for your charcoal, which is really nice. And it's a really pretty one. So a lot of times you'll get these kinds of an incense holder for the charcoal. This has got nice little legs, and that the legs on it are important. If not, you'll need to put it on a burning plate because with the charcoal in these, it gets really hot. So if there aren't little legs and you're sitting that right on a table or something, be wary because it can burn the table. So if you don't have little legs, and even if you do, make sure and put a burning plate underneath it, you know, a coaster, that kind of thing, so the heat won't ruin your table below. So that's really pretty. And a lot of times they're just like this. Sometimes they'll have a little grid over it that you set the light on so that air gets underneath it. But this one's gorgeous. It actually has a lid that has stars on it. So look how pretty that is. Now I will tell you, this one has quite a few air holes, so it may be okay. But one thing that I've noticed was, I have a big hanging one that I use, is that you have to make sure that everything's really burning before you put any lid on top of it. Because if it's kind of struggling anyway, and then you put a lid on top of it, then it's going to go out or not burn as well as you want. But this does have the hole on the top and then all the stars, so I'm excited to see. And that is a perfect little size for a travel, because a lot of mine are a little bit bigger around kind of thing. That's gorgeous. Temple Resin Incense Burner. Use this gorgeous piece to burn your resin incense in. Follow instructions in your additional email on how to burn resin incense. So that's great that she's got it in the email, probably everything I just described to you, so that if you're new and don't know how to use it, you will be able to. So then we have our little stones, and they come in a little bag. Now, I do like pulling some of my other larger palm stones and stuff to work with when I'm doing the chakras, but remember, stones don't have to be big to do what they're supposed to do. So we have 7 stones in this box. So first we have an Angelite. It's really pretty. I like Angelite, but honestly, I like it mostly when it's in its raw form. Although I do have an angel carved out of Angelite that's absolutely gorgeous, and it has white little strips in it as well. So Angelite's beautiful. I love working with it. Angelite gemstone facilitates telepathic communication, spirit journeys, and astral travel. Angelite renews connection to universal consciousness. It represents peace and provides a protective energetic field around the environment which it is placed. And then this is a little piece of Kyanite. I'll be honest, it's not a very exciting piece of Kyanite because I love Kyanite. It doesn't really have a lot of the structures that I'm used to, but again, it has the properties of Kyanite, and that's all that is important when you're using the stone. And it's nice to have a little piece like this because I could tuck it like into my medicine pouch, and Kyanite's a great piece to have on you. Kyanite needs no clearing as it does not accumulate negative energy, which is why it's a great stone to wear. Kyanite has the ability to align all chakras, and when used consciously with clear intent, may open all chakras. It may also energetically align the emotional, intellectual, physical, spiritual, ethereal, and astral bodies. Kyanite stimulates psychic awareness and advances consciousness. With the ability to assist in accessing astral planes and spirit guides, Kyanite may also assist in dream state awareness. And this is a little Lemurian crystal. And I've talked a little bit about Lemurian crystals lately and showed you my 2 big beautiful ones that I got. I've been seeing a lot of these in, they get tucked in, like when you buy a gem a lot from Etsy, they'll tuck it in here because this will clear any stones that touch it, and it's very healing. Remember, what makes a Lemurian stone is where it's from, and the fact that it will have little lines going across this way that almost look like a barcode on the sides. So that's beautiful. What does it say? Mini Lemurian crystal quartz. Mini peach version of the Lemurian. They have truly powerful energy and are excellent for aiding spiritual development work. These special crystals have a very high vibration and the potential to put you in touch with other dimensions. Lemuria, I always say that wrong. Lemuria was said to be a continent that is now disappeared. And it's fabled that it was somewhat in conjunction, not exactly the same time periods, but some people say they overlapped with Atlantis, the lost city of Atlantis. So similar kind of a story. But the Lemurians used crystals and stuff for healing and all of that. Then we have a phantom quartz. Phantom Quartz Energetic Amplifier enhances connection to the Akashic Records, promotes deep meditation, cleanses the aura, and aids in balancing all chakras. Next, we have a black obsidian. Black obsidian's good for grounding. Provides an energetic shield against negativity and acts to transform such vibrations. Known as the asking stone, you may ask questions and listen for whispers answering your question for a greater good. Black obsidian assists in discovering life's purpose and in shamanic journeys. And I've never had one of these. This is a tiger calcite. Isn't that pretty? Really pretty. Tiger calcite, a spiritual stone that facilitates the opening of higher consciousness and psychic abilities. It helps mind and body to remember soul experiences, may assist in balancing all the chakras. And our last stone is a Dalmation Jasper. I love jaspers. Doesn't that look like a Dalmatian? Being a firefighter, you know, I love the Dalmatian thing. We actually had a dog in our station for just a little while, but as you can guess, you know, stations won't let you have pets in there anymore like they used to. Dalmation Jasper is a marvelous tool for deepening the meditative state, especially when held in the hand. It allows one to maintain peace with the inner being and encourages the contemplation of the duality of life. It helps one to stay focused on the light in the world while still embracing the darkness. Very nice. And remember too, with these stones, I'm also working on some videos on body gridding, where I do crystal grids on people that are laying down or on bodies or on their faces. Also working on a video where I'm doing a body grid on myself, so that if you don't have anyone to do it for you, I can show you how you can body grid on yourself with crystal gridding. So look for that. Let me know if you're interested in that in the comments below. All right, what do we have now? So I see this. We'll pull it out. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, and this, and this, and this. Still so much. There's so much in her boxes. Next, we have our candle. And I do believe that she hand pours these. Oh, Oh, that smells so good. Is that a jasmine? So here's your little card for the candle. It's a spirit candle. And then on the back, spirit candle, herbal magic candle affirmation. I am spiritual. I move beyond the physical into the light, filled with hope, love, and joy. Essential oil blend, sage, lemon, and clove, and color sparkling white. And then on the back, it does give you, it says charging your candle and candle caution. Sit in your sacred space, surround and protect yourself with magical white light of the universe. Holding the unlit candle, begin to feel the energy held within, with the magical energy in your being where it is most needed. It's now time to light your candle and receive the candle's blessing. Manifest a miracle. And remember, with these, you could put a seal on it, you can carve a sigil in it. You could even use a marker or something if you don't want to carve it in to put a sigil on it. There's all kinds of things that you could do. If you have some other herbs or stones that are important to you, you can set this in a little votive holder, sprinkle those herbs and put those stones in it as well, because I love candles when they have stones and herbs in them. And so ones that don't like this, I'll put in a thing and I'll sprinkle a little bit of the herbs. I'll usually choose what's in the candle or something else that goes along with what I'm trying to accomplish and my intention for lighting that candle. Spirit candle. Burn this crystal journey natural wax candle with essential oils of sage, lemon, and clove to assist your focus on the spiritual side of life. Must be clove I was smelling. She does a really good job of combining the essential oils in such a way that, you know, you've got the notes like in a perfume, and so they're kind of layered, and as you smell them, they melt into each other, and so you can't always tell what you're smelling, but the combination of them is amazing. And it's got like a really warm, inviting love kind of a smell feel to it for me. Then we have our Ascension tea. She always does a tea, and her teas are amazing. That's something that is really nice to me, to have a tea for each chakra. And they're in my bags ready for the videos that I'm going to be doing, because we're going to enjoy a cup of tea together. I'll let you know what's in the tea. You could go order it from her website, or you could make yourself. And remember that with the tea with the chakra, like when I read these ingredients, any ingredient in here would work. So if you're wanting to do the chakra videos with me and you want a tea, well, let's see. This tea has in it organic herbs of holy basil, lemon verbena, passion flower, foti, never heard of foti, rosemary, damiana, and mugwort. And so you could take any of those, like if you had a passion flower tea that you had at home, you could do that. Or if you had some rosemary, you could actually make just even an herbal tea and put a sprig of rosemary in it for the chakra. So you don't have to get the full blend of tea, but I sure appreciate having the full blend of tea that she's taken so much time and energy to really, I know I make my own stuff, so it takes a lot to think of what ingredients you want to put in here that are applicable for what you're doing, and then make it come out so that it's an enjoyable experience for everyone who tastes it. I'm not going to open it because I want it to be fresh, but that's going to be an amazing tea. Ascension tea, enjoy this organic tea as desired. Then we have this little crescent moon necklace. And honestly, looking at it, I thought maybe it was moonstone. It says on the card it's Labradorite, but honestly, I just don't see the Labradorite. It really looks more like a moonstone or something. So, I don't know. I don't see anything that really reminds me of a Labradorite. It really looks more like a moonstone to me. What do you think? Just don't see anything that's Labradorite-y in there. I know a lot of the Labradorite really doesn't have the pretty, blues and, what do you call it? I don't know. It's that shiny, beautiful blues and greens kind of thing. But I don't see anything in that looks like Labradorite. But I could be wrong. I'm often wrong. What's your thoughts on it? Labradorite Moon Pendant. The healing properties of Labradorite are all about tapping into your own wonderful well of creativity and connecting with the higher consciousness. Good health, creative wealth, and spiritual expansion are all assisted by the magical Labradorite crystal. And I do have lots of other pieces of Labradorite, so I will probably just replace this with the Labradorite. That's really pretty, and I really do like the crescent moons. The only remaining item in our box is her oils, and I absolutely adore her oils. So this is Divine Guide, Intuition, and Meditation. The stuff she puts into her oils is amazing. Wait till I read the card. Let's see, though. You can see in there, you've at least got one stone. So let's see. I really like that, and it does give you that above your head kind of feeling where it's just bringing you up. So Divine Guide, Intuition and Deep Meditation, Essential Ritual Oil for Insight and Guidance. Ingredients: jojoba and argan oil. The essential oils in it are sandalwood, frankincense, myrrh, blue tansy, tangerine, rosewood, spruce, cedarwood, and the organic flower essences are angelica, convolvulus, I don't know that one, convolvulus, and lavender. And then the gemstone essence is green jasper and silver. And then the gemstone is black obsidian. So in there, that's the black obsidian, I'm assuming. What a beautiful, I love her oils. There's so much intention and so much work that's gone into this that when you look at the oils and stuff and you think how much they're going to cost, you really have to look at all of the work that she's put in that to make these really magical. She hasn't just taken a bottle, filled it with oil, and put a few drops of essential oils in and called it good. She's done a lot of work on this oil and on everything that went into this oil to make it really powerful. And I super appreciate that. High Vibe Divine Guide Aroma Oil. Follow instructions on the ingredient use and card and enjoy throughout your day as desired. In this box was the High Vibe Divine Guide Aroma Roll, the Angelite Gemstone, the Kyanite Stone, the Mini Lemurian Crystal, the Handmade Resin Incense, the Ascension Tea, the Phantom Quartz, the Labradorite Moon Pendant, the Temple Resin Incense Burner, the Black Obsidian, Tiger Calcite, the Spirit Candle, and the Dalmation Jasper. So, one more time, last box that I'm getting from the Chakra Box. Thank you so much for all the hard work you did. I love this box and I will continue to utilize it. And there's so much in it that you can continue for years to utilize the stuff in this box. So it's not just like a subscription box where, you know, once the month's gone, you may have 1 or 2 items that last you for the month and you use them. This will last you for years to come and for lots of work on your chakras and balancing yourself. I hope you've enjoyed this series of chakra boxes. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Have an awesome day. If you got a minute, hit that thumbs up button on this video and subscribe if you haven't already so that you can come back often and visit me on the channel where you can say, Karma's my friend. Bye, y'all.